Hello everyone, Bashar here. So I have been absent for a little while. Uh, yeah, there was some stuff going on. I tried it actually the last epoch, and yesterday Diablo season came out, and I was leveling this Amazon, as you see on your screen. But our video is unrelated. You can probably tell from the location of the camera. It's going to be a little bit of a different thing. So guys, I have talked about this on stream quite a few times, but I know that not all of you have the time to come to the streams, and also I wanted it to be out there, as a documented thing. So this video is going to cover money making on a very budget level. So guys, let's say you are leveling, or you have just finished the campaign, you are stepping into the end game, and you are in the 2-digit exalted, right, or 1-digit exalted role. So this wouldn't be worth it in the end game, but when you are climbing up the steps, then it can help. So guys, now without further ado, it's going to be buying uniques and disenchanting them, right? I mean, I don't want to build up the suspense for too long. Something simple. So why do I think this is worth it? So as I said, it's not worth it if you are in the 2-digit divines, right? But if you are building up your first divines, have some exalted, it is profitable. And the reason I like it, guys, you know what a toxic experience trading in Path of Exile can be, right? You try to buy stuff from people, they don't reply, right? You put stuff up for sale, you get nothing, or you get horrible undercutting offers, like you have something up for 15 divine and you get offered 1 divine, which I had, right? That's why, hence the example, right? I had something up for 15 divine, and it was not mispriced or anything. Then it was like the guy offered 1 divine. I said, buddy, are you real? Like, this is a little bit taking it too far. And he said that the actual item is actually crap, and I need to learn to play, blah blah. The internet hate. It was funny though. Anyway, guys, so the superiority this one offers is that you have only one end of people to deal with, right? So with this method, you only deal with people on one end. Sadly, guys, there are not too many methods for not dealing people with at all when trading. I mean, I guess Alva manipulation, currency exchange manipulation would qualify, but it's a risky thing. But it can make money, of course, but that's not what I have in mind. So guys, what we are going to do is we are going to buy uniques from people for cheap, and then just salvage them, and don't bother with selling at all, because guys, unique salvage for 1 chance shards, or, which is the real mana maker, 2 chance shards, right? So what we are going to do is, as I said, we are going to look up bad uniques, right? Garbage, crap, whatever it is, right? That people are selling for low, that people are by people that are ignorant to this method, and we are just going to salvage them at Ketsuli, and then we are going to make chance orbs and sell them. So guys, this method of course requires a little bit of knowledge of cross ratios. So I had actually thought about this last season, in season 0, right? But for some reason chance shards, chance orbs were 2 exalted, 2.5 exalted. It was not worth it. But right now they are about 8.5 to 9 exalted orbs, which means, guys, every bad unique is worth a minimum of 0.9 exalted orbs, right? So if I can buy it for lower than 0.9 exalted orbs, then I'm profiting, right? And of course the idea is to buy them at like a 0.4, 0.3, or whatever it is, so we can make at least half an exalted profit. I don't think it would be worth it otherwise. And I actually think, guys, it's not worth it to do anything that's worth less than 1 exalted, right? But what we can do is, guys, uniques with 6 modifiers or more salvage for, I don't know if they can have more than 6 actually, but for the sake of argument, let's just say 6 or more. If they have 6 or more modifiers, guys, they salvage for 2 chance shards. Now, here's the profit. Imagine I buy something that salvages for 2 chance shards at 1 alc, right? Let's just take a look at 1 alc immediately. Alc. Okay, it's a little above half an exalted, right? So let's, for the sake of argument, say 0.6 exalted, right? So guys, I buy something that salvages for 2 chance shards at 0.6 exalted, right? And now, just to go with integer whole numbers, let's just assume that I buy 5 of these. So I pay 0.6 times 5 exalted orbs, aka 3 exalted orbs for it, and I get 1 chance orb out of it. And on a good day, chance shards, chance orbs can sell for 9. So guys, I buy for 3, I sell for 9, and that is 5 transactions, which means on average per transaction I'm making 1.2 exalted profit, right? And as I said, only the buying part requires you to interact with people. The selling part does not, right? You'll just go here and say, I have 20 chance orbs, I want to sell them for 180 exalted orbs. You'll wait, and it will cash in the end, right? So let me just so guys, what are good candidates for it? So my unique tabs is not full by any means, but so this is a 5 modifier one. Let's just check it, but I think it should salvage for yep, see, it salvages for 1. This doesn't qualify. And guys, of course, it also has to be a crap one, right? It has to be a bad one, because if it's a good one, it's going to be worth more. So guys, you have to count the thingies next to it, right? So there is 1 there. Oops, what did I do? Okay, pin it, okay. That's 1, that's 2, right? It's 2 lines, but you know, it's saving 3, 4, 5, 6. So this qualifies. But the problem with this one is not bad, and it actually sells for some exalted, so this one doesn't work, right? And so thing is, guys, the basic strategy works with every single unique, right? I'm just trying to arrive at something that's better. I mean, off the top of my head, I have a few. There is Painter's Gloves, Painter's something. Painter's Servant, yeah, this one, right? This one is 6, I know that one. So there is also a Mace. Let me find it. It does something negative, but yeah. So guys, this one is also, right? So guys, for example, Shyaba and Painter's Servant. So let's get to it. Let me do the screen capture. Okay. I have bought myself a Tangle Spear, caught red-handed. Okay, so I think I actually bought this one. Yeah. Painter's Servant. Let's take a look. Sorry, I have some modifiers here. Mistake. 1 exalted. So guys, some people, sadly guys, what you can think of, other people can think about too, but you can just run a live search for it. So this is still profitable, right? Because I can buy it for 1 exalted and I can salvage it for 2 chance shards, and that's going to be like 1.8 exalteds and still 0.8 exalt profit. But we kind of want to make a little bit of more. What was the name of that stupid mace? Shyaba. Shyaba. Regal. Let me try. Wow, try. Wow, try. Elk, try. Okay. Fansus Torn, Regal. So guys, let's go. The loading times in this game, man. jungle. He wants one wall. I mean, guys, yeah. Okay, Aras the sorceress was here. I think that's the other fella that invited us. So, guys, I'm just trying to, show you that it works. And these people have no clue what's going on. They are like, why is this idiot buying this garbage item, right? They are not aware that it salvages for 2 chance shards, right? Or they wouldn't have sold it at that price. Oh my god, the load times. Oh, the guy wants the wall, right? Oh, I do have a wall, actually. Okay. So, guys, I suppose this is a sufficient example, right? And let me just go to my hideout. And in case you didn't know, you could do /hideout to go to your hideout. Okay. Fansus, that fella. Okay. So, guys, let me show you. 6 chance shards, right? Okay, let's take a look here. So, guys, what did I pay, right? That's the important part. I paid 1 regal, which is like a quarter of an exalted, a little higher, okay? And 2 walls, which is like 0.7 exalted. So, guys, 0.7, 0.7, and 0.3. Bad rounding, so it's going to be 1.7 exaltors. That's what I paid, right? And I got 5.4 exalted in return, and so that is 3.7 exalteds in profit from 3 interactions, right? Pretty nice. And thing is, guys, this is the best thing about this is not something that's going to dry up. Right? I mean, everyone being aware of this, I don't think is real, right? I don't think it's gonna happen. So people will keep putting these up. So, guys, imagine you have Shyaba here. Let me just copy this here. Okay. Now also do painter. Okay. Do a live search. And just pick up stuff that is below 1. And guys, I haven't still picked up the alk ones, right? And actually, it turns out alk orbs are worth more than wall orbs are now worth more than alchemy orbs. I can't find the words. So let's just refresh, or you could do a live search, as I said. So, guys, imagine you do this, many times over, right? And these people are not those, beautiful price fixers. I don't want to swear on, a video. So these people are actually people that are trying to sell these on that level. So what I'm saying is, you will not get the, extreme unresponsiveness when you are trying to buy, let's say, a level 19 spirit gem for 1 exalt, right? Because those people are actually, not really fully, but somehow scamming, right? I mean, they are doing something not so very nice, right? So they are putting up 1 exalted. So when you find one, you will think it's 1 exalted, and they will buy from you, and then they will resell at 5 exalted, right? That's what they are doing there. These people are not doing that, right? I mean, maybe some of them, but most of them are. And take a look at this, guys. There is like 10 for 1 alk here. So, guys, let's just magnify the scale. I buy these 5, right? Let's do a little bit of theory. I buy these 5 for 5 alk, right? 5 alk is gonna be worth about 3.5 exalted, right? And this is going to be 1 chance orb, right? That's 9 exalted. So 3.5 turns into 9 on 5 interactions. That's 6.5 profit, and that is 1.3 exalted profit per interaction. So because, guys, that's also important, right? It's not just the amount of profit that counts. It's also important that how many interactions that you do. And I would say you wanna stick to above 1 exalted per action, even when you're poor. Because guys, I mean, let's say I profit a regal. What the hell? That's not going to add up to anything, right? So, I would suggest don't sell stuff for lower than 1 exalted. And you could say, I don't have stuff that's, I do have a lot of stuff that's worth not 1 exalted. Then my suggestion to you is not sell them. Because guys, imagine you sell a lot of stuff for regals, etc., right? You get 40 regals, right? And that's going to be like 10 exalted. 40 interactions for, and the thing is, guys, people will whisper you, people will counteroffer, people will put some lower currency. You will invite them 5 times in a row, they will not reply, right? You will get these, right? If you were able to sell stuff for 1 elk properly, you put it up, you get whispered, the guy comes, he buys and leaves, right? I'm okay with that. But that's not the average experience. That's the good experience, right? The average experience is much, much worse. So guys, and there are, of course, quite a few others. I just remembered these off the top of my head, so I could show it to you. Wands do not qualify, I don't think. Mace. 5 doesn't do it, sadly, guys. Has to be 6. Yeah, Shyaba qualifies. This one, this garbage. It does, right? Wylund stake. Really? It does. I don't remember this one. It does. Actually, I didn't need to do that, right? When I mouse over it, it shows me. So guys, Wylund stakes also qualifies. Let's also do a bit of Wylund stake. Okay. Wylund. And the best part is, guys, you will never be bothered by the people that have currency. So for example, if you are trying to flip Tangletongues, you are going to have to contend with the entire server, right? Everyone is trying to flip Tangletongues. But these, for example, guys, I'm sitting on a few hundred divine, 200 divine right now, and I wouldn't do this. And not because it's bad, it's just it doesn't add up, right? As you can see, I'm not selling anything below 5 exalted. So guys, 1 exalted profit per interaction just doesn't do it for me. And because of the currency exchange, you can also put your currency back. So for example, you make 10 chance shards, 10 chance orbs out of this, right? And then you sell them for 90 exalted, and let's say you take 30 exalted and convert them into like 50 alchemy orbs to keep the machine rolling, right? So as I said, you only need to deal with people on one end and not another. So let me buy one more so we will have a full chance. Okay, but of course, guys, you cannot continues to do this, right? Because the stuff that is worth below 1 exalted will dry up. Leaving a live search open can help, or you do this, right? You log in, right? You grab the stuff that salvages for 2 chance shards, right? That is below 1 exalted. You salvage all of it, you make your profit, and then just sit on it, and then take a look like 2 hours later. No. This was a little bit bad, but take a look at the amount that is available for 1 elk, guys. It's beautiful. As you can see, guys, I don't want to dry up the market here for those of you that want to try their hand at this. Okay guys, so I'm just doing this. Ta-da! So guys, what did I pay? I paid 2 alchemy orbs, 2 wall orbs, and 1 regal orb, right? Approximately speaking, that's gonna be 0.7 times 4 times 0.25, which is 3.05. Let's just say 3, right? I mean, it could be a little bit worse. I mean, if you, maybe assume somewhat worse rates. And of course, guys, you have to be on top of the rates to do this, right? You have to know what is one exalted versus an elk versus wall, and most importantly versus a chance, right? And so guys, approximately I paid 3 and I got 9 back. Ooh. Let me try. So guys, I'm gonna try 9. So guys, it might require a little bit of waiting, but unless you are out of currency, you should do the wait, right? It will fluctuate to 9 at some point. But of course, if you are running broke, maybe you can sell a little bit. But obviously, don't sell this for 8, right? I mean, I would suggest in the worst case, wait and obtain like maybe 10 for and sell for 89, or in the worst case, get like 5 and sell for 44 or something. I mean, don't receive the bad end of the exchange ratio. Okay, so this was again longer than I expected. It's just, I can't do a 10-minute video, guys. I'm just too talkative or something, whatever it is. So guys, the gist of it is, take a look at uniques, right? Buy stuff that's listed for, 1 regal, 1 elk, 1 val, anything below 1 exalted, and buy them and salvage them at a profit. And of course, guys, it's also, finally, let me take a look at, just a random unique. Maybe they are really cheap. I mean, let me find something garbage. Curse Carol, whatever it is. Curse Carver. God. 1 regal, guys. So that's of course again profitable because 1 regal is 0.25 exalted and 1 chance orb is 0.9, so that is a 0.65 exalted profit. I mean, if you wanna feel like it, if you feel like it, yeah, if you do this 3 times, that's 2 exalted profit approximately, right? It's not bad. And of course, guys, the gold costs are not big, so there is of course a gold cost from continuously utilizing Alva, but it's not gonna be too much, right? You just saw, few thousands maybe. I mean, just do this, right? Buy a bunch, salvage them, put the chance orbs for sale, do a map, do 2 maps, come back, then your chance will have sold, get your exalteds, convert your exalteds into buying currency like Verbal, Elk, and Regal, and then repeat, right? And let me try to find one more. So guys, we have Wylund Stake, we have Shyaba, we have Painter Servant, who are absolute garbage, but also salvage for 2. This does also, but I don't know how bad this is or how good this is. So guys, but the method is simple, right? You have to look for something with 6 modifiers. And as I said, some modifiers can take 2 lines, for example, like that, bow attacks, consume, blah, 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 right? That's just 1 modifier there. The second line is the second part of that modifier, so you have to mouse over with Alt. I don't recall too many belts. Yes, belts don't do it. We have this one. Candle Maker also qualifies, 6 modifiers, so it's gonna salvage for 2 Chance Shards. It only appears on the menu, okay. See? So guys, this is something that people miss out on, and it is a way of making decent profit, as I said, when you are on your low exalteds, right? And you are making your first few divines. Let me know if you like it, and maybe I'll try to come up with some more, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.